Now, in this video, I'll be looking at quadratic expressions. I'll be factorizing them. So, factorization of quadratic trinomials. So, we have quadratic 3x squared plus 2x minus 8. Now we're going to factorize this quadratic trinomial. You have to remember that this quadratic trinomial, it's in its general form. The general form for quadratic trinomial or quadratic expression is ax squared plus bx plus c. So to solve this quadratic expression, we're going to use the AC method. The AC method, in which, in this case, we're going to multiply a times c. In this case, it's 3 times minus 8. 3 times minus 8 is minus 24. For this minus 24, we're going to find two numbers or two factors. When we multiply them, we get negative 24, but when we add them, we get positive 2. Now, we know that 3 and minus 8 are factors of negative 24, but if we add them in any case, whether we switch the negative sign to the 3 or the 8, we're still not going to get positive 2. So what we could use is 6 times negative 4. 6 times negative 4 is result to negative 24. I'm going to repeat, 6 times negative 4 will result in negative 24, and 6 minus 4 will result to 2, the middle term 2 that we wanted. Now, after I've found the two factors, but remember, the two factors must satisfy this condition. When we multiply them, it should give us the negative 24, but when we add them together, it should give us the b component in the quadratic expression. So after we find those two factors, we would replace this middle component with those two factors, but just adding x onto each of them. So we would have 3x squared plus 6x minus 4x minus 8. Now, if your memory serves you correct, this question resembles a factorization by grouping. So what we could have done is group them into pairs. So first pair, if you realize 3x is common, so 3x, open bracket, what can we multiply 3x by to get 3x squared? X plus, what can I multiply 3x by to get 6? 2. So let's use distributive law to test this result. 3x times x, 3x squared, 3x times 2, 6x. Now remember, when we're doing factorization by grouping, whatever is in this bracket, on this side we will have the same thing. So it would be x plus 2. What's common up here? 4. So 4 is common because 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times 2 is 8. Now, pay attention to the signs. The sign, it had changed from negative to positive. That means we're going to have to put a negative outside. Now, our result, we have x plus 2 twice. So we're going to write it down once, x plus 2. And anything that's left outside of the brackets, we're going to put that in the bracket by itself. So it's 3x minus 4. Okay, so that's one question. We're going to look at another. We have 2y squared minus 5y plus 2. So this is another quadratic expression. Remember, this quadratic expression, it's written in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, and we're solving it by the method of factorization. So remember, I'm going to use the AC method. A times c. In this case, it's 2 times 2. 2 times 2 will give us 4. Now, this 4, we need to find two factors When we multiply them, we should get positive 4. But when we add them, we should get negative 5. Now, sometimes the question is a bit tricky, so you need to pay attention to the signs. Now, what number can I multiply to get 4? To what two factors can I multiply to get positive 4? When I add them, I get negative 5. Those two factors are minus 4 times minus 1, because negative times negative gives us positive. 4 times 1 is 4. Now remember, if we should add these two factors, we should get the middle term, which is negative 5. So negative 1, negative 4 gives us negative 5. It's like saying we owe somebody $4, we borrow $1 from another person, so we would say in total we have $5 to give back, so it's negative. So what am I going to do? I'm going to replace the middle term with these two factors. So I'm going to have 2y squared minus 4y minus 1y plus 2. Now remember, 1 times y is y, but I don't think the examiner will penalize us for putting 1y. So we're going to factorize by what again? Grouping. So the first pair, realize that 2y is common. What's left in the bracket? Y minus 2. 2y times y, 2y squared. 2y times 2 is negative 4y. Remember, anything in this bracket should be in the bracket on this side, so I'm just going to rewrite it on this side. 2y minus 2. Now, the sign changed from positive to negative, so I'm going to have to put a negative outside. Now, nothing is really common up here, but there has to be a number here, which is 1. Minus 1 times y, minus 1y, minus 1 times minus 2 is positive 2. So remember, anything we have twice, we're going to write it down once, and anything that's outside the brackets, I'm going to put in the bracket by itself. So that's 2 questions on factorization of quadratic trinomials.